These are the things your mother should have taught you, but she didn't. Not because she didn't love you, but because no one ever taught her. Today, that changes. Before we begin, subscribe to this channel and share this with a woman who deserves to wake up. Now let me show you what they never taught you. There is a lie sold to women so early that most never realize it was planted by society. The lie is this, that your greatest achievement is to be chosen. Chosen by a man, chosen by a relationship, chosen by approval, chosen by desire. From childhood, you're trained to orbit, to shape yourself around someone else's gravity, to soften, to adapt, to wait. Meanwhile, men are taught to build wealth, build status, build power, build empires. Women are taught to build attractiveness and hope it's enough. It is not. This video is not about becoming lovable. It is about becoming untouchable. It is not about chasing abundance. It is about becoming the source of it. It is not about pleasing men. It is about ruling yourself so thoroughly that only exceptional men can approach. These are not opinions. These are laws. Break them and you bleed slowly. Follow them and your life becomes unrecognizable. Let's begin. 1. You must have your own money. Money is not greed. Money is not masculine. Money is not corruption. Money is oxygen. A woman without her own money lacks options. A woman without her own money is a woman living on permission. Permission to leave. Permission to stay. Permission to eat. Permission to rest. Permission to exist. Love that depends on financial dependency is not love. It is containment. Men respect women who can walk away. They may desire women who cannot. But desire and respect are not the same currency. When you have your own money, you choose partners. You do not need them. You negotiate from abundance, not fear. Every woman who tells herself, "I don't care about money," is lying to avoid confronting her powerlessness. Money gives you options. Options create calm. Calm is power. Have your own money. 2. When you make money, you do not give it to a man. This will anger people, but that is good. Your money is not a rescue fund. Your bank account is not a rehabilitation center for male potential. A man who needs your money is not a provider. He is a dependent. And a woman who financially carries a man is slowly teaching him that she exists to extract from. Support during hardship is different from long-term subsidization. One is compassion, the other is self-betrayal. A man should add to your life, not drain it. On a biological level, men are wired to build, provide, and protect. When that function is removed, something in them collapses. Not into kindness or love, but into resentment. They begin to feel inferior, ashamed, useless. But instead of confronting that shame, they project it onto you. They start criticizing you, diminishing you, withdrawing affection, seeking control in other ways. Not because you did anything wrong, but because the dynamic is out of alignment with their internal hierarchy. Support is different from substitution. You can encourage a man. You can stand beside a man. You do not replace a man. The moment you become the provider, you stop being perceived as the prize. You become the infrastructure. And infrastructure is used, not cherished. A man who cannot stand on his own will never truly stand with you. You do not build men. You select from what already exists. 3. Learn emotional detachment. Attachment without self-mastery becomes slavery. If your mood depends on how someone texts you, you are owned. If your self-worth depends on whether someone chooses you, you are owned. If your peace collapses when someone pulls away, you are owned. Detachment does not mean coldness. Detachment means, I am okay whether you stay or leave. That sentence terrifies weak men, because weak men rely on emotional leverage. They need you anxious. They need you waiting. They need you uncertain. A woman who is centered in herself cannot be steered with fear. Your life is about you first. Your purpose, your evolution, your becoming. Everything else is secondary. Love is an addition, not the foundation. Detachment is what turns a woman from prey into sovereign. 4. Be audacious. Soft women still require steel spines. Audacity is not loudness. Audacity is internal permission. Permission to want more without apologizing. Permission to say no without explaining. Permission to walk away without looking back. Permission to expect excellence as a baseline, not a miracle. Most women shrink themselves hoping to be chosen. They lower their standards. They soften their boundaries. They dilute their desires. They call it love. It is not love. It is self-erasure. Don't erase yourself for anyone. Take up space. Get that degree. Get your body done. Go get whatever you want. 5. Invest in yourself. Before lovers, before friends, before family, before sacrifices. Your body is an asset. Your mind is an asset. Your skills are assets. Your beauty is an asset. Every dollar you put into yourself compounds. Every dollar you give away for approval evaporates. You are not a charity. You are a portfolio. Treat yourself accordingly. 6. If they sexualize you, monetize them. Men will look. Men will desire. Men will fantasize. You cannot stop this, but you can decide who profits from it. If a man only sees your body, he does not get your soul. He does not get your labor. He does not get your emotional energy. Access is currency. Learn to price it. Women who give everything away for free teach men that women are cheap. Women who charge teach men that women are valuable. If he starts talking about sex, start talking about money. 7. Do not chase a man, ever. Men chase what they value. Men invest in what they fear losing. When you chase, you invert polarity. You become the pursuer. You become the applicant. You become the one auditioning. Chasing trains men to relax. Relaxed men do not build, provide, protect. They consume. Attraction flows towards stillness. Stillness is power. Let him wonder. Let him approach. Let him prove. If he does not move, he has answered you. Silence is an answer. 8. Your body count has nothing to do with a man. Your worth is not stored between your legs. It is stored in your self-concept. Men who obsess over body count are not searching for purity. They are searching for control. A woman with strong boundaries, standards, and discernment is dangerous. That is what frightens them. Your past does not belong to strangers. Your future does not belong to insecure men. 9. You must know what you want. Confused women are easy to manipulate. Clear women are impossible to control. If you do not define your life, someone else will. And they will define it in a way that benefits them. Know what lifestyle you want, what relationship structure you want, what financial reality you want, what environment you want. Vagueness invites exploitation. Clarity repels parasites. 10. Take care of yourself. Neglect is not nobility. Burnout is not virtue. Exhaustion is not feminine. A woman who is rested is sharper. A woman who is nourished is magnetic. A woman who moves her body commands a different frequency. Self-care is not spa aesthetics. Self-care is infrastructure. It is healing your childhood trauma instead of bleeding it onto partners. It is confronting your abandonment wounds instead of chasing men to soothe them. It is regulating your nervous system so you stop living in fight or flight. It is fixing your gut so your brain can think clearly. It is eating like someone who plans to live long and dominate. It is lifting weights, strengthening bone, building posture, building presence. Weak bodies create fragile minds. Fragile minds tolerate bad lives. You cannot pour from an empty nervous system. 11. Your presence is more valuable than your words. Stop over-explaining. Stop over-texting. Stop narrating your emotions. Silence creates weight. Mystery creates gravity. Men do not fall in love with explanations. They fall in love with experiences. Let them experience your absence. 12. Choose power over pity. Pity feels like attention. It is not respect. Being the good girl who endures everything does not make you special. It makes you useful. Powerful women are not always liked. They are remembered. They are chosen differently. They are approached carefully. That is the point. 13. Do not build men. You're not a construction site. Potential is not reality. Love who they are, not who you hope they become. A man either arrives built, or he does not arrive at all. 14. You must be comfortable being alone. Lonely women settle. Whole women select. Solitude sharpens discernment. Desperation dulls it. If you cannot enjoy your own company, you will tolerate anyone else's. 15. Beauty is power. Treat it strategically. Beauty opens doors. Character decides which ones stay open. Do not pretend beauty is irrelevant. Do not pretend beauty is everything. Cultivate both. Weaponize neither recklessly. 16. Do not argue with men about your worth. You do not convince. You observe. You note. You withdraw. Arguing signals doubt. Silence signals certainty. Certainty terrifies manipulators. 17. Watch how a man treats inconvenience. Anyone can be charming when it's easy. Observe him when you say no. You change plans. You enforce boundaries. Character reveals itself under friction. 18. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to become unrecognizable. Consistency is only virtuous when it aligns with growth. 19. Protect your womb, your time, your nervous system. These are sacred technologies, not entertainment centers, not stress sponges, not negotiation chips. Sacred things are guarded. 20. You are not here to be chosen. You are here to choose. This is the root truth. Everything else flows from this. When a woman internalizes this, her entire energy shifts. She stops auditioning. She stops chasing. She stops begging. She becomes still. Still women become mirrors. Men see themselves in her presence. Weak men feel exposed. Strong men feel challenged. Both outcomes benefit her. If this language feels familiar, you already know you are meant for more. Subscribe. Stay inside the dominion. A woman in her power does not scream. She does not chase. She does not explain. She does not beg. She does not perform. She becomes. She moves slowly. She chooses deliberately. She invests ruthlessly in herself. She understands that attraction is a byproduct of alignment, not effort, not sacrifice, not exhaustion. Femininity is not submission. True femininity is magnetic authority. It is receptive, yes, but only to what meets its standard. The most dangerous woman in the room is not the loudest. It is the calm one who knows she can walk away at any time, without hesitation, without collapse, without looking back. That woman is never empty. She's full of herself, and that is why the world rearranges around her. You do not become this woman overnight. You become her by killing old identities, by disappointing people, by losing attachments, by choosing yourself repeatedly. Most women will not do this. They will stay hungry. They will stay hopeful. They will stay exhausted. You do not have to join them. You can choose dominion, and dominion begins with one decision. I am the prize. Not because someone told me, not because someone chose me, but because I decided. And that is the only authority that matters. This channel isn't for everyone. If you're still here, it's for you. Subscribe, like, comment, and share to discover more hidden truth you should know as a woman.